Alright, so give you a little rundown here. I haven't done an inspection in like, I don't know, 12 days, 2 weeks or so. I had a hive swarm on me. Caught the swarm. Swarm took off the next day because there wasn't enough room in the box that I caught him in. But the swarm that the beehive that swarmed, there was 3 queen cells in there. 2 that were capped. So hopefully one of them hatched, or 2 of them, or whatever. And then that hive right there, straight ahead, that was a swarm that I captured July 2nd. Well, I did an inspection on there, found swarm cells, so I did a split. And then they also had a queen cell being made. So now I have that little white box that I took the old queen, like 3 or 4 frames, and they're flying in and out. I was out here the other day just taking a quick look, and their legs are loaded up with pollen. You can see all the goldenrod that's blooming. And that whole corner over there is going to be all goldenrod. So I'm going to take a look at this white box, nuke box, 5-frame nuke. See how they're doing. And then start on that one to see if a queen's hatched out yet, if there's any eggs. If there's eggs, that means there's a queen. Same thing with the one with the yellow roof. I added another box to the one that's the tallest one there, so the queen would have some more room, because they look like they're getting a bit overcrowded. There's my little water. Bees have been utilizing that on these hot days. So we're going to give it a little whirl and see how things are going. Finally shrunk my gloves a few weeks ago. I've seen people use dishwashing gloves. I guess they work pretty good. So I need to get a pair of those, because I think they're much better than these goatskin gloves. A little more dexterity in them. So I gotta take a look at things and start getting ready for winter, I suppose. Might be able to get another frame or so of honey, depending on if it's ready or not. So I gotta get all my supplies. Don't really need the frame hanger for that one over there. I do need my hive tool. I need to get one with a J-hook, because they work a little bit better than the flat ones. Well, we're gonna see how things are going here. So these ones I did a split from the hive that's right next to it. So I split this from that because I found swarm cells. Once you find swarm cells, they've already decided to swarm. So I'm seeing bees coming and going out of this one, which is good, because that means they're foraging. Oh, that one's loaded with pollen. That one's loaded with pollen. Give them a little smoke here. This is a nuke box. This is what my original 2 hives came in. So I got 2 of these. And I'm glad I decided to buy them from the gentleman that I got my bees from. They were only like $10. So we're gonna take a little quick look. Oh yeah. Looks like things are going good. Make sure my queen's not on the top. Got lots of pollen. I'm gonna set that to the side. See if they're building any of these frames out. They put in there. So these bees are from the swarm that I captured July 2nd, and I put in the hive over there. Well, they were doing so well that I had to move them out because they were making too much room. They're running out of room. Looks like they're building comb off of these, at least this one. They're starting to. Boy, there's a lot of bees in there. So these ones I might have to transfer them to a 10 frame. Start feeding them sugar water. I'm just trying to see if there's any eggs in there. Not seeing any eggs. Or my queen on this batch. Batch right here. So I split these probably like 2 weeks ago. It might be late in the season for that, but I had no choice because if I didn't, they would have swarmed. I gotta try and find the queenie to make sure she's doing good, or eggs, one of the two. So, maybe I will use my frame hanger just because they're all fanning their wings. I'm not seeing any eggs though in any of these. I don't see my queen. So we'll see. This is all a learning curve to me. Nice built out. Nice and built out. I see eggs. A couple of those got 2 eggs in them. I see larvae. That's good. Eggs. Problem is they need to start storing more honey. Not seeing the queenie. She was marked too, so there's a lot of bees in here. That's a good sign. Yeah, be careful my queen's not around. I'm seeing pollen on their legs. They're bringing in pollen from somewhere. I would say the goldenrod. As long as that queen has a place to put her eggs. Lots of brood. Cat brood. There's my queen. She's nice and fat. I don't know if the camera can see it. There she is. That was from the swarm that I caught. Not seeing any mites off the bat. Cap. That's a larvae. They're not working on these other outer frames just yet. So I might have to transfer these guys to a 10 frame and start feeding the crap out of them. Well, this is my first successful split so far. Not seeing too many eggs down here. They're storing lots of pollen, which is good. This frame is kind of empty. But she's laying eggs and the queen's in there. She might be starting to slow down. So I'll have to get these guys transferred to a bigger box, I think, once I get some more frames. Because they're not building anything on this. They've been in there for close to 2 weeks. Problem is, they gotta have the resources to build comb, which takes a lot. I think somebody was saying it takes 8 pounds of honey to make 1 pound of wax. As long as my queen stays in here, get them up, get their numbers up before the winter. Where'd the queenie go? Where'd you go, Queenie. You got cat broods, so that's good. You hear the queen piping? Or did I hear you? Oh, I just heard you. There's bees in there. You just need more foragers. That's a pollen. Oh yeah. Well, this is one that I took the old queen out and put her over here. Just trying to find her again. I don't want to lose her. That's for sure. Saw her a minute ago. She could be anywhere. They move so quick. But she was laying eggs. Oh, she's in there. I know she wasn't on that outer frame because I wouldn't have put that frame there. Got a bee getting ready to hatch. Just don't see her. Don't see any chewed up wings. That's a sign of deformed wing syndrome. Oh yeah, Miss Queenie, you're just here. Let's see what fell down there. What's that? He's working on a replacement queen cell. Huh. Where'd you go? Oh, you don't want to do that. I don't see her in there. She's quick. Pretty quick, I suppose. She's in there. I just saw her. Lord. Yeah, we got a lot of prophets on it. I don't see her. I just saw her. Well, she was just there, so she can't be far. Those bees are trying to festoon. Oh. queenies in there. Hopefully. Shouldn't fall down there somewhere, because that would suck. No deal here. Look at all that pond. Yep. Let's see her up top. Kind of cool to watch them all fan like there. This is just 5 frames. Actually 4, because one's empty. Well, 3.5. Why is that queen still in there? She was in there a minute ago. I don't need this. So there's that. I'm gonna stop the camera.